Hello, Libra. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be your week ahead reading, and I have two decks. I have the Radiant Wise Spirit and I have the Soha Mystic. I'm going to bring both decks over so that we can do a split in the middle and find your energy for the upcoming week. I have the Magician and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is definitely air energy, so right up your alley, Libra. But the Magician, that's major arcana for the sign of Gemini. It's your air cousin. So it's really saying that you are in this power position to create your reality, to manifest your destiny. And you're doing that because you're moving away from toxic behaviors. You're moving away from conflict energy. You're just wanting to have peace in your life. You're trusting in universal energy to create the best outcome for you. And I think that's a very positive place to stand. I'm going to stick with the Soha Mystic deck so that we can do a 5-card movie spread. One of my favorite readers from YouTube, somebody that really encouraged me to start my own journey with this, is Ramblin' Mike. And he does this traditional 5-card spread. He calls it a movie spread. So it's a couple of past energies, a present energy, and some future energy. So for the sign of Libra, let's do that. Let's look at your recent past. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, current energy for Libra, Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. Future energy for Libra, Two of Wands, and Six of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Okay. So as an overshadowing message for this reading, the Five of Cups is saying that there is some remorse present in your energy. There's some regret. There is some, the Five of Cups traditionally gets called soaking at the river of tears or sinking in the river of tears, something to that effect. Oh, excuse me. And so the Five of Cups is an emotional energy of loss and everything I've lost versus what I have. And so it's kind of a negative energy, and it's just overshining here what we have. I'm going to do some clarification on all of these cards. So I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit cards. Let's clarify the whole row, and then I'll come back and talk. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Libra? Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here for Libra? Four of Swords is here for Libra with another Five of Cups, duplicated energy here. That loss energy, feeling sad and remorseful, like I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I wouldn't have said that. It's that coulda, shoulda, woulda. Queen of Pentacles. Why is Queen of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles is here for Libra with the Page of Wands. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for Libra? Two of Wands is here with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Why is Six of Cups here for Libra? Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck for the second row here is the Seven of Wands. Boundaries. Putting down a firm line in the sand and saying you can cross and you can't cross. This is my line in the sand and I'm available for everything but this. If you want to talk to me, there's certain things, protocols and logistics. And that's what you're standing on right now, Libra. So we'll jump back to the beginning. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Your recent past had you moving slowly towards a goal, seeing your goal in the horizon in the distant future and knowing that you were going to move towards that. But there was some self-sabotage at play for some reason, Libra. There was something as you were moving towards your goals, you were also being torn between who you used to be, who you are now and who you used to be and what you're doing. It feels like there was this battle within yourself of I used to say this and do this and feel this way, but I no longer do. And there was just, it feels like that you were at battle with yourself. It feels like you had a struggle to move towards your future because you were always being pulled into past identities or past behaviors. And that has a lot to do with this remorse and this regret, this five of cups, like we had here earlier. The 5 of Cups is that remorseful, regretful, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I wish I wouldn't have said this. I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish that things could be different. It's me crying at the river of tears. It's me feeling like, man, all that effort and energy was wasted. All my emotional energy went to something that just got kicked over and spilled anyways. But what happens is, you do this beautiful thing where you give yourself time to rest, 4 of Swords, recharge, pull yourself together, meditate, pray, have a staycation, lock yourself in your bedroom for the weekend, watch your favorite Netflix shows, put on your face masks, eat your favorite foods. 4 of Swords is, even though you feel all this loss and all this remorse and all this sadness, you're also knowing that self-healing and self-care is how this is in the recent past. You knew that by taking care of yourself, you could get over this energy. Putting some time, effort, and attention into yourself is how you were able to kind of pull yourself together to get to this present moment of the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles represents the sign of Virgo. It's earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And then Page of Wands underneath is this fiery energy, this fresh energy, this new spark of desire. Your current energy has you very lit up and interested in sitting on your throne and ruling your kingdom from a place of inspired action, knowing that I want to have my future secure. I want to have my future solid. I want to have money, time, effort. I want good health. I want to be my best self for everyone that comes across my path. This is your current energy. You're feeling very inspired to be your best self. Current energy. Future energy is the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. You feel a little bit torn between your comfort zone and your future energy, knowing that what you want is still out there, but what you have is pretty good too. So in your future, there's going to be this little bit of indecision about how you're going to build and collaborate and grow. Do you want to build and collaborate and grow with what you've got going on right now? Or do you want to, Page of Wands, start something new and go out into the future and build and grow and dream out here? There's your recent or your near future has you a little bit in deliberation mode. And lastly, the 6 of Cups. This is also future energy, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. Seeing yourself in your future, this very independent, solo energy, entrepreneurial energy, this badass business person with this very gentle, sweet spirit. 6 of Cups is precious. It's tender. It's gentle. And it is so inner child. Also just nostalgia. You having this remembrance of your sweet, tender spot, your soul. I think it really is you getting in touch with your inner child and just really feeling like you are the parent to yourself that you never had. That's a message for somebody. You're able to stand strong and be in your power because you're giving yourself something that you never had. I want to point out to you too, Sagittarius had this energy. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, those are two energies that speak highly to single, solo, on your own, individual. You can be partnered up with someone, but the way that you approach your life is you make your own decisions. Somebody's not telling you who to be or what to do. You make your own decisions. You call your own shots. You're your own boss. And you're such a sweet, gentle spirit, Libra. You are really leading and guiding your life from your truest, purest, most authentic self. I have oracle cards to share with you. This is Yasmin Boland's Moonology oracle cards. And I want to share a couple of these with you before we close down. So for the sign of Libra, Moonology oracle cards. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. And we have you're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. That's beautiful. That speaks for itself. A time for healing. That is the Four of Swords. That was your recent past. And you're very close to achieving your goal. That's your current energy, Queen of Pentacles, as well as your future energy, Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is a confirmation. Libra, thank you for being a part of this channel. Please remember I'm on TikTok and on YouTube, and your likes, your follows, your subscribes, your shares are very helpful for the channel. Personal private readings can be found if you're interested. Contact information is in the description box below. Thank you very much, Libra. Be blessed and be well.